So today we are going to talk about the 5 abilities that you must have to be successful in real estate. Hi, my name is Jason. I am the founder, owner of Turn the Key Real Estate. Now it's getting into football season, into baseball season, and I've heard so often, which is what sparked this, the best ability in pro sports is availability, because it doesn't matter how good you are if you're sitting on the sidelines. The first one is flexibility. The way you did things 5 or 10 years ago, or maybe even last year, is probably not the way that you should or could be doing things in today's market. Things change, and a lot of times agents get so stuck in their ways from what they used to do or how they did things 10 years ago, and they never evolved. And they're still doing things that way. Maybe it worked for them, maybe it worked good enough, they sold enough houses, but it's not doing the service to the customer. They're not being flexible to today's market, how things are done, how a buyer is actually looking at houses now, how a seller might already have a lot of data on their house before you ever even showed up. So you have to do a little bit more homework, a little bit extra legwork to make sure that you show you're prepared to get hired as their listing agent or as their buyer's agent. We also need to be flexible with our schedule. Remember, we're helping people accomplish the greatest transaction or the most challenging scenario in their life at that time. And you've got to be flexible. If they need to go back for a second look of a house that just gotten contract on and they're excited, you need to go show them. And honestly, that's why for most people, having a second job, having the part-time job doesn't work, because you need to show up at your inspections with your clients. You need to be present so they can feel that you are there for them and you weren't just getting them into contract and now they don't ever hear from you again. You've got to be there throughout the process. You've got to be available as well when they have a question at 8:30 at night or at 7 in the morning before they get to work. So you've got to remain flexible to be able to help them accomplish their goal. The second ability we need to have is likability. People work with people that they like, know, and trust. And you've got to show some personality. You've got to get to know your client. You've got to be able to make them laugh. You can't be robotic. Again, this is a personable business, at least right now it is, until the robots come and take all of our jobs. But this is a person to person, and they've got to like you so that they can want to work with you. The number 3 ability we need to have is visibility. Again, people will work with who they like, know, and trust. You've got to be visible in your own market. Social media is great for that now, because our brain doesn't know the difference between if they see you on the phone, on your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it happens to be. So just like the person that you always see in your social feed, and then all of a sudden you see them at their gym and you're like, oh, hey, I know you. Walked up, she gave me a hug. She was like, how are you? What's going on? I'm like, how's your son? And it was like we've known each other for years because of that aspect of the visibility. Number 4 is coachability. You've got to acknowledge that someone may have experience or different perspectives than you, and likely that's going to give them insights that you just don't have. And so having a coach does not mean you are coachable. Having a coach that gives you information and gives you their perspective and gives you their directives or whatever it happens to be, and then you acting on them and applying them, that's what makes you coachable. The last ability, the number 5 ability, is learnability. We must be invested in what we do. Spend time daily learning the trends, knowing what's happening in your market. Why are people moving into your market? Why are they moving out? Where are they moving from and where are they moving to? All of these things you've got to know. What's happening with interest rates? If you're a real estate agent, please don't make your social feed all about interest rates. That's the lender's job, just like they shouldn't be talking about how to write an offer. But you've got to be learning the market. You've got to be understanding what things will affect your market. If the stocks are up, what happens with interest rates? How does that affect your client's buying power? If you go up or down $10,000, what does that do? And so you've got to be studying on a daily basis, communication, all these different things to be a more successful realtor. In conclusion, those are the 5 abilities that you need to be a successful agent. Thanks. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment below, all those good things, and share this with somebody that might need to hear it. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.